Hi everyone, so today I have an amazing new custom node which I created and which is in the ComfyUI Merlin. So if you know, this is my GitHub repo, ComfyUI Merlin. You can go here, you can just copy this and clone it in your custom nodes folder. So when you go to ComfyUI folder, you will find a custom nodes folder and just clone it. And if you already have this magic photo prompter, which I had a video previously, if you already have that, just go to this ComfyUI Merlin and do a git pull. That's it. That is all you need to do. Now you will see a new node called Gemini Prompt Expander. You can see Gemini Prompt Expander, right? And here what you need to do is basically you have one input which can come from any kind of text. So this does not have to be a magic photo prompter, it can be a normal string as well, but this is also my custom node, so you can use it. Now how it works is that it takes this particular whatever the prompt is initially, right? And it is obviously adding all of this in the magic prompter. It takes it as an input. Here you have an option to paste the API key. Now remember, this is not like the first time you paste the API key here, it would be visible, right? But once you click on Q prompt, it will again be set to blank and the API key will directly be updated in your Windows system environment variables. So if you go to the Windows system environment variables, it would be directly saved there. And till the time this API key is blank, you can keep on using it and you do not need to put another API key again. Even if you like shut down your computer, restart it again, like this is not session dependent. So because Windows has already stored it, the only way you can change it is if you put anything else and do OK, and if now you see I try to Q prompt, you will see this API will not work. You see the API key is not valid. So to get the API key, you need to do this. So you need to come to this website, which is aistudio.google.com. So this has all the Gemini models, the codes and everything, but you do not need to know any kind of coding. Don't worry about that. We will be using Gemini 1.5 Flash, which is auto-built, like the code has the Flash version in the note, so you do not have to worry about that. All you need to do is come here, click on Get API and create a new API key. That's it. It is free. If you are using the Gemini Pro version, generally it takes maximum 50 requests per day and you do not need that. Flash is more than enough. You get this API for completely free and that is why I'm using this, and that's it. Now as we have the API key with us, I'll go here and I'll paste it. And do not worry about this because I'll obviously be deleting this particular API key. This is just for the sake of the video. Till the time I'm publishing it, it would be deleted. So this is the API key. And now you can see for the first time when I run it, it will disappear from here. It is disappeared and now this API key is directly stored in Windows system environment variables. What this prompt does is that it sends this particular input prompt, and with that there is a long example which is in the node itself, how it needs to break it up. So it makes it like what kind of photo it is, like what is the type, the subject, the outfit, pose and scene, details, background and technical details. So everything is broken in this manner and you can see that the generation will start. So now you can see that this image is generated and this has been generated from the output of Gemini Prompt Expander. So now you can use it for anything. For example, if I have string to text, this one, and if you have some kind of string, you can put it here. You can connect any node, so it is not necessary to include my node only, but obviously you can. And this is the great thing. And for example, you don't need to delete the complete API key. If you want, you can go to the system environment variables in your Windows and delete it. And if you want to just switch it, so you can type anything. And once you click once on the Q, you'll see that this API key is not valid. But this then goes and saves into the system environment variable. So even if I make it blank now, you can see if I try to queue the prompt, this would actually not work. So I would have to enter the API key again. And the reason I did that is because a lot of people did not actually know and did not exactly know the process how you can go to the system variable, and then you can like change and put the API key. So I think this is way more easier. Otherwise you do have other Gemini nodes as well, but if you want you can use this, and I think that the results are pretty amazing which comes out from it. So yeah, this was it, and if you have any kind of questions you can put it in the comments below. Thank you.